So I am with Central Washington Resistance.
Okay.
My name is Sarah, and we have just been protesting all of this nonsense that Donald Trump has been doing.
Yeah.
Really, that's the best way I can sum it up.
Gotcha.
Because every week there's a new catastrophe. But I always yell at people, protest now or bow down later. And safety does not come from submission, it comes from solidarity. And every protest is getting a little bigger. And we need to be ready when ICE really comes here full force, because none of us are safe.
Okay. What have you noticed change-wise within our own community in Yakima?
Lately, I've noticed a lot less presence of Trumpers, a lot less overt support of Trump.
Okay.
They're almost afraid to express themselves.
Yeah.
And when they have the bad judgment to express themselves and then get caught at a red light,
Yep.
that's a great moment for us.
Yeah.
Oh, and one more side note. If there's any people in Yakima who want to get into show business or be a comic or something, this is amazing practice for dealing with hecklers.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And I'll watch protests and I'll watch comedians and study how they handle difficult people and use it here. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But it's a good time.
Yeah.
And protests now or bow down later.
What brings you out here?
I'm worried about our country. I'm worried about the future for our children and grandchildren. What's happening now, we're quickly on our way to World War III.
Yeah.
Who knows what's going to happen?
What kind of change have you noticed in Yakima since all this started happening?
Gone to a lot of protests. People are paying attention and waking up. We get a lot more positive feedback than we do. And it didn't used to be like that.
Yeah.
It's changing. I can feel it.
Yeah. That's good. It's really good that people like everyone here is coming out, making themselves be heard. Yeah.
It is. And it's a cold day. It's a football day.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
Sorry, I've got really loud 80s dance music going right now.
Gotcha. Hey, tell me what's going on.
No, yeah, we're out here, because this is our community. Born and raised here, 32 years, and the stuff that's going on right now, unconstitutional, un-American. Why is it safer to be a white woman with a whistle as a legal observer in your car? Why is it more dangerous, rather, to be a white woman with a whistle in your car, legally observing, than it is to be one of the thousands of Republicans who violently assaulted the Capitol with the intention to stop our election process, yelling, "Hang Mike Pence," with a literal noose constructed. You know what I mean? It's like, come on. It's time to get in the street. It's time to use your voice.
Yeah.
It's time to say something, do something, because the America that we're going to be living in isn't the one that we all learned about as we were growing up in history class,
Yeah.
My grandfather served, fought against these things too. Least I can do is be outside and wave a flag, let these neighbors know, hey, your neighbor who grew up here sees you and wants you to take some accountability and maybe think twice about what you're supporting and the impact that it has on your local community. Because we're talking about healthcare, we're talking about education, we're talking about unconstitutionally withholding funds that have already been passed by Congress. The list goes on and on and on, but at the end of the day, there's some reality in the fact that, the man already left us 4 years of bullshit that you can look at that's historically documented. 3,000 lies plus, in just that 4 years to the American people, and you still thought that he was the right choice. So it's really important to get outside and let people know, hey, you're not alone. We see you, we're here, and we're gonna use our First Amendment right to let people know that, and that's important.
That's what's up.
First and foremost, though, where the fuck are the Epstein files?
Exactly.
Pam Bondi is breaking federal law every goddamn day. She does not release the fucking Epstein files, and that should be every single American's problem right now.
Yeah.
Seriously, when did child rape become acceptable? You know what I'm saying?
Good.
Even if you took half of the shit that are in the things that have been released, lock that person up. You wouldn't hire them for a job. You wouldn't let them be your neighbor. So why are you gonna let them lead the entire nation? Huh? Fuck Trump. Fuck all the people that vote for him. Today they learned. They didn't know already. The students want to do a walkout, and they want to protest because they're afraid about ICE being outside their fucking school, ready to come pick them up,
What kind of change are you seeing? Anything negative, anything positive?
Oh my gosh, just the ICE people being at the Walmart, taking a man on Christmas. God bless, But honestly, I do believe the vast majority of people really do support the stuff that we're out here for. I mean, like, you get so many honks of encouragement. There are definitely some racist psychos out there. The thing that they said, though, was that they were kind of... Pedophile protector! You really can't handle pedophile protector or snowflake. I think those are the two biggest ones.
Yeah.
Going down Sela, the main strip, I got called the N-word for 10 seconds straight. I mean, they held that bitch hard R. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that's some real racism right there. It's just ignorance that just comes out. And you know what? It's time to say, like, hey, that's not okay. But you can see the impacts in our community for sure. I mean, like the loss of the Department of Education, like the CDC going away. Like, these are institutions to our democracy, our society. And, you know, I have siblings that are physicians, and the moment that that happened with the CDC, they couldn't even believe their minds. You know what I mean? And, like, that impact is going to be very real for, like, everyone in our community and your whole life.
Yeah.
That high school teacher told us, though, that, like, the students were actually worried about going and, like, protesting or doing a walkout because of how Sela is. And that, like, seeing us walk around was, like, giving them some encouragement and hope, you know, that, like, they weren't going to get assaulted or confronted in a really negative way. I promise they'll probably get some middle fingers and some people yelling some stuff for sure, but look, that's a reflection of the world we live in today, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta fight that ignorance with our First Amendment right. There's no other way until it's gone, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here legal doing this shit as a citizen. Hopefully I can still keep doing that.
Tell me what's going on.
What's going on?
Yeah.
The United States is about to invade Minneapolis, and now Trump is threatening to invade Greenland. It's insane.
Yeah.
The military should not obey those orders, and hopefully they won't.
Yeah.
And we need ice out of our cities.
What kind of changes have you noticed happening in Yakima since a lot of this tension's been going on?
A lot of people have been grabbed off the streets. I've seen pictures of smashed cars, abandoned. Kids are afraid. I know a lot of kids are terrified.
Yeah.
And it's just they're spreading terror.
Yeah.
And it's not legal either.
Right.
U.S. Code 18, 241, and 242 prohibit everything ICE is doing right now. And the Department of Justice website has altered those codes so that if you go to it will not give you the codes. But if you go to, for example, a law website, like a law school website, you can read it for yourself. They're violating many laws. Laws that could actually give them the death penalty or life in prison. And they need to be held accountable. And so do the people who hired them and sent them into our streets.
Yeah.
And that's all I have to say.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate
You're
it. Thank you very much.
I want to live in a safe, peaceful democracy
Yeah.
where the working man actually has a chance. Fuck. I'm talking about that.
That's what's up.
The rich getting richer.
Yeah.
Next generation right there.